Empty. You're getting too big for this. You just want to dance. Yeah, you're done. Right there went really purple. Self-injection. Seek medical advice immediately. Ooh.
Come on, Squirt.
Bye, kids. I'm gonna enjoy my snow day.
What? Come on. Come on. Come on, Lucy. Get your paw through the weeds.
She's like, it's too cold. I'm gonna have to get her a coat.
What?
Well, it wouldn't quite be Vlogmas without it actually being winter, and we got one heck of a blast last night. So for the first time, Mark is getting the pusher blade out right now as we speak, and the little queen is going to be in the tractor with him. I should have given him a camera. Darn it! That would have been cute to get some footage. I'm gonna run to the post office. What do we think? Do we like? I bought a few of these, and I'm also working on another one for my website. So comment below. Do you like this or no? I like it. Anyway, that's all I got in the mail. Oh, and I got a card. So my card that I got, a beautiful card from a lady from BC named Judy. So she used to raise Scottish blackface sheep, and secretly they are like one of my favorite sheep in the whole wide world. I don't know anything about them. I just think they're beautiful. It's her very first fan letter. That's hilarious. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Judy. Empty. Hello. It's so quiet in here. I just want to make sure that my water is not frozen. We're good. But I've got some heat cord wrapped on these water lines. Oh, and the birds keep knocking down all this insulation. So I just want to take a few minutes today and go through and get my barn winterized. It's these jobs that I kind of want to get put to bed before lambing starts, because that's when stuff happens. It's when you need to be like 3 different places at once. Most of the stuff is all here. I just need to plug in a bunch of cords. Okay, everything is plugged in and good for winter. The one thing I might just come back with is a few more zip ties, or zip ties, something to just get this pipe insulation a little more fastened down. The birds have destroyed some of them, but I have some extra pipe insulation, so I think I might just do that. I want to check my feeders. Hello, Cinnamon. She's still here. Everybody wants to see you. Not the hair. Not the hair. How are you? Did you miss Mommy? Oh, you missed my hair. Hey, no. No. No, just kisses, not eating my hair. No. No. This is my puppy. Are you my puppy? Ooh, attack. Seriously. You're getting too big for this. Oh, you like that? Don't eat my new hat. You are trouble. She's trouble. Okay, I gotta get up. Check these feeders. We're good. They're full. You are a maniac. I love you too. Yes. You get on my lap. I'm gonna goat the second here. Alright, check this one. We're good. We're good. 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 So Chris is just feeding right now, so it'll be a bit loud in there, but I want to check on that ewe. I'd love it if I didn't have to treat her today. It would be day 3 of a second kind of bout of treatment. But I did splint her legs up yesterday. So if you didn't see yesterday's video, you can check that out as to how I splint ewe legs that are either knuckled over, or even little lambs when they break their leg. I do the same technique. So if you're ever curious as to how I do that, you can check out the video from yesterday. I've got some other videos on that too, but I like to check her just to make sure she's doing all right. I want to just kind of stay out of Chris's way. We are, once again, if you missed it the other day, we are trying a different feeding technique for these ewes that are due here in, today is 11 days today they're due. So what we're trying to do is feed them later in the morning, but before noon still. And that's supposed to hopefully help not have lambs being born throughout the night, running out of battery. We're hoping that we got on it early enough. Usually with lambing, I always forget to try this whole new regime, and you guys always remind me, and I'm like, oh darn, I forgot to do it. So thank you for reminding me. And we got on it 2 weeks before lambing's due to start, so I'm hoping that helps. They're also on a close-up ration, which we started doing this past year because I have enough ewes that go down with preg tox if they have more than 2 lambs. It seems to be the really mature ewes, the ones that are, you know, pushing that 6-7 years old. They're giving me 4-5 lambs sometimes. And those are the ones that right about now, they'll start to go down. And I have one that I've been watching the last few days. I just want to make sure I catch them because once they're down, quite often it's too late. She is up, you guys. You look so good today. Look at your ruby red slippers. Look at you. You just want to dance. You guys, I think she looks a little better. Hi, you're peeing. Where? Look at her straight legs. This is obnoxious. Kinsey out. Thought I'd talk a little bit about the ewe ration, the late gestation close-up ration that we switched to basically for pregnancy toxemia prevention. And I started feeding it Saturday, so 2 weeks before they're due. You can kind of, I think you can judge your animals if you start to see them kind of get weak before that. Of course, you'd switch to that probably earlier. I mean, I didn't develop this on my own. This is the nutritionist went through my feed analysis and my rations and just what we see here on the farm as for these ewes having more than 2 or 3 lambs. And she's come up with this program, and the pellet has a bunch of stuff in it. So it's got the mineral pack, so I don't have to add extra mineral, which is nice. It's got the soybean meal in it. It's got a little bit of energy, so probably a corn base. And then it's also got some glycol. So it's got some things in it that gives the ewe that added extra just oomph to fight off that chance of pregnancy toxemia. And all pregnancy toxemia is like when they have so many lambs inside them, especially if they're a little bit overweight, which that's also been my struggle this year. When they're overweight, then there's just that much more of an animal to have to maintain. And when she's trying to feed all her lambs internally, something's got to give, and that's usually her. So she gives up herself for her lambs. And so this is why I've been really trying to be on top of the feed program. That's kind of the idea of this ration. It's also to make the actual TMR very dense. In actual volume, I'm feeding them less, but what is inside that bite is way more, if that makes sense. So it's just a very calorie dense diet, so they don't fill up on all that roughage and then not have room to eat their daily requirement. So that's why I feed this close-up ration at the end. I'm just finishing up lunch. I'm having a bit of a challenge as to what to try to conquer today because it is so snowy. You can't tell because my camera is super overexposed. So I think what I'm gonna do, because this job needs to get done and I don't want to get busy with lambing and not get it done, I am going to do my chlamydia vaccine for those ewe lambs. Not the ones I just moved over, even though they're in the same pen. I'm gonna actually take my Gallagher, scan the ear tags, and only do the ones that were born in April. They are scheduled to be bred in January. I think those June-born ones, I just think they're a bit young. So I'm not gonna breed them in January. I'm gonna hold off on them and breed them probably in April. This is a new one, actually. This isn't the brand that we used to get, but my vet said he worked so hard trying to get this into the clinic, and he did. Our vets don't get thanked enough for all the, the regulation stuff that they have to go through, the hoops they have to go through to get things in that might not be all that popular. So anyway, I'm truly, truly grateful that he goes the extra mile. So chlamydia, for those who are new to my channel, basically since my very first flock that I brought in came with a chlamydia infection. It's an abortion disease. So what had happened is they came here about a month before they were to give birth, and within a week or two, they just started aborting. I had 13 abort, and we didn't really know what it was. I sent them in for into the lab, and it came back that there is a bit of chlamydia in the flock. Ever since we got on a really good vaccination program, knock on wood, we haven't had a big abortion storm like we did in the past. Now, we've had other things, but we haven't had this. It's a 2-dose, so I have to give them one now, and I have to give them one, it says here on the instructions, about 3 weeks later, and it all has to be done before I breed them, which is January 19th is kind of the scheduled breeding date. Okay, that took a bit to get them persuaded to go in. Ewe lambs are always tough in this barn their first time through. Oh, their second, third, fourth, fifth. First year through, until they're really on the system, and then they move a lot better. So I will use my Gallagher. I've got it right there. And I'm just gonna scan their tags because some of them are born in April and some of them are born in June. I only want my April ewe lambs. I think to make it easy, I'm gonna scan them and paint them on their back ends just so I know what ewe needs done, and then I can just needle when I'm done, just to kind of make it a little more efficient. I'm really missing Chris. I should have got her to stay today, but I didn't know I was gonna do this till lunchtime. I stabbed myself with the needle and I didn't squirt anything into myself, so it's just literally the needle. But my finger went instantly swollen and I've got like a, I won't show the blood. My right there went really purple. Is that bad? So I think I might text my vet just to make sure. I'm actually gonna see if there's a first aid on this. Oh, in case of accidental self-injection, seek medical advice immediately and show the package leaflet or the label to the physician. Well, I know I didn't squeeze it, so I think I'm okay. Literally the most accident-prone person in the world. Ruby, Sue, are you next? Okay. done. We're near the end of the day here. Those are vaccinated, so that's good. I think I'm just gonna sign off and see you guys tomorrow. Oh, by the way, my finger is much better. And the purple is pretty much gone. It's a little fatter right there compared to that one. But my hands are a mess anyway. So fear not, I think everything is okay.